Hey y'all, Instinct Survivalist coming again, this time with the Spirit of the Woods Challenge week number 4. Dwayne's got us doing a lot of stuff this time. So week number 4, what does that involve? It involves a regular style pot hook. This is all about camp cooking, by the way. A pot hook with 3 adjustable notches and able to cook using 2 different pots on the same thing. A dovetail pot hook, that one's going to be interesting. A tripod with adjustable suspension system, you'll like that one. A swing arm, 1-piece swing arm. That one's going to be the biggest challenge for me. The rest of them I've done. This one I've always seen in books, and well, it's going to be fun. My project, what I would use out in the woods, out in the bush, if you will, kind of like a dealer's choice, if you will. Not a whole lot of variance to this. It's you'll see a lot of it on one of the other ones, but it's a different way that I actually do it when I go out. So there's that. Pretty easy, nothing fancy about it. And then the last one is an actual 8-inch blower. So you got to have a blowpipe. It's got to be 8 inches. That's 6. Take another 2 to it. And then be able to blow through it so that you can increase the flames or increase the fire. So there's that. So what I'm going to do is hopefully I'll get to show you some of the footage of me actually doing the carving. If not, then I will go back through every one of the pieces so that you can see them at a finished state. Stay tuned for that. All right, Dwayne, number 1 right here, buddy. Got my pot hook. It's above, it's suspended. Just typical pot hook, and you can see not touching, it's just suspended. So there's number 1. Got to check my Legacy Food Stroganoff. Shouldn't be too much longer. Making my adjustable. You can see the fork on it, and then 3 different pot hooks. So, already cut into my stop notch. This was designed to be used with a crane, but you could change this this notch a little bit, and you could use it on I guess a rope, or use another hook in tandem with it. I'm just taking it about halfway through. Let me see. All right, one more, and then we give it a shot. Oh, lovely, lovely. He's out of the race. He's out of the race. Not really. I'll get another piece. We'll try it again. Round 2. Hey, got myself an extra hook on this one, so we'll see how that goes. This one's green, so shouldn't have a problem like we did with the other one. I was trying to use what I had. Starting in that stop cut, better to use a thumb push, because you see where if I just go with a straight overhand push or fist grip push, it goes just straight and starts slicing into the rest of it. So This at least gets you a slower cut, but then you can get exactly what you're looking for from a notch perspective. Let's see what we got. Oh, it should be fun. See what I'm saying? A lot cleaner. You don't see anything over the top. This goes back to the knife safety videos that I did. Now I can actually use my arm push. Should give me enough. And what we're trying to do is just clear enough platform right here for the pot crane to actually catch. If we want to just double check, right, double do, then I may do a V, so that's got like a bird beak on it, and if that's the case, then I know it'll catch it. But I think this should do just fine. But guess what? Ain't but one way to find out. All right, so you can see it's on my multi-hanger pot hook. I got it set in the center. Here's my crane, if you will, my crane. So I'm set in the center. And then just to prove it, let me see how we can do it with a, come on, Governor. Had a feeling. It's catching the edge, but the good thing about that crane and that chisel point is it actually flares out because there was a notch, a knot there. So you can see two still above it, and then if I need to go real low, just by the way, you can see the flare. If I need to go real low, which I was in here cooking, so we'll see. Here's your third one. There you go, Dwayne. There's your one more, buddy. So just to add to, by the way, so see how that's got one hook on it? Yeah, I actually like doing it where there's one on each side, one higher than the other, because then what happens is it gives you not just the adjustable hook itself here, but the crane itself is adjustable as well. So there's your tip, if you will. Hungry. Gotta eat my stroganoff. Alright, you want dovetail. It don't come undone. Push it, comes apart. See, it's dovetail notched. Sorry, I'll do it that way so you can think, you know, see I'm not doing anything. And then, yeah, so I gotta bring my hands back in. There we go. Alright, pulling apart. Hook on one end, hook on the other end, good to go. All right, just using the hook from number one. I'm just going to take and adjust. So you said adjustable, lift it up, lift it down, or lower it down I should say, up, down. That's it. That's the, basically I'm using a taut line hitch for that. So there's that one. Including tripod, new tripod, because the other one busted. I didn't realize how difficult this would be. So there it is, one piece wrapped all the way around. Dwayne, I had to use a fork or fork my stick simply because, well, guess what? Can't find a tree that does the right thing. Should be able to see the three notches there. Anyway, I had one at the end. The problem was that when I got finished, it went from here to here. So there really wasn't an adjustment. If I reverse the pot hooks here and turn the 7 the other way, yeah, okay, it may have worked. But there's your wraparound stick pot suspension system. You can see my pot on there. Oh, just for grins and giggles. Yes, it does move. Yes, I have moved it up. Get it to attach back. Oh, swinging, forgot about that part. Swing away. There you go. Swing away. So I forgot about that part. Swinging, there you go. All right, remove my pot so it shouldn't swing anymore. So my variation, where my favorite, if you will, you know, kind of the choice, if I make them, I actually take and just use a toggle. Use a toggle in there, and then the adjustability is a combination, so I can adjust the tripod, which, you know, is out for the competition, and that's okay. But I usually just undo string, or in this case bank line, to actually lower it. So while that's not a hook per se, toggle works really well. Anyway, that's the one that's my go-to. That's what I normally use. So you can see, toggle, and all the rest of the rope, the cordage, as you see there, is literally just that. It's extra cordage, so I can actually pull it out of the way. So you can see it's just going there, not tied to anything. In fact, there you go, off and back on. All right, last one is the blowpipe. Got to verify it right, so I'm going to blow some ash, see what happens. Maybe even have some embers still down in there. Enough dust kicked up, enough ash kicked up, you can tell that hey, it works. So there you go, fellas. That is it. Week number 4 in the books.